A lot of times we look at planes and wonder how those huge ships function and what helps them to stay aloft. In today's video, we'll speak about the top 5 important plane parts and their functions. Number 5. Engine. The plane engine is one of the most important parts of the plane. We can call it the heart of the plane. Most of the planes use the piston engine, which typically is an internal combustion engine. The plane will only be able to fly because those pistons burn the fuel in an enclosed chamber. Engines are located at the front of the plane. The turbines at the center of the engine will create an axial force that's transferred using the propeller blades fixed on each side. These blades will then rotate to produce the thrust, which will help the plane to move through the air. Most planes are powered by either jets or turboprops. Different engines mean different horsepower. However, the main task of any engine is to produce thrust for movement and power. These engines need to be designed perfectly to stay longer, avoiding overheating and oil leaks. Number 4. Landing gear. Landing gear is a very important factor in any plane. It's what keeps the plane on the ground, and it also prevents the plane from crashing. When landing, the landing gear will be lowered so that the wheels will touch the runway, preventing damage to the plane's body. The landing gear is retractable. This helps the plane to create more lift for takeoff and landing by increasing the drag on the wings. It's mainly made of carbon fiber materials and springs to ensure that they're capable of withholding the plane's weight. Number 3. Fuselage. The fuselage is what's called the body of the plane. It's the long horizontal or cylindrical tube that contains the engines, cargo, flight control, fuel tanks, cockpit, and nevertheless the passengers. This part of the aircraft's what keeps it together. It provides support for the wings and tail. Cockpit's also part of the fuselage, even though it can be detached from the rest of the plane. But it's a very important part of the fuselage. Fuselage is responsible for carrying people in an airplane, as well as with their luggage. Number 2. Wings. The wings connect to the fuselage, and it's crucial in providing support for the flight. They're attached to the plane by a long spar that goes from wingtip to wingtip. Wings give the plane support while taking off and landing by reducing drag, providing directional stability, enhancing lift, and changing surface area. The wings of the plane is the primary reason for it staying aloft. Wings have ailerons and elevators. Ailerons control the plane roll or left and right motion, while elevators control the up and down motion. Number 1. The empennage. The empennage is the tail part of the fixed-wing aircraft. It has horizontal and vertical stabilizers, which are also called as flight control surfaces. These control surfaces help the plane in being stable during flight, and it also helps in the glide laterally and vertically. The empennage also includes the vertical stabilizer, rudder, and elevators. Those are some crucial parts in the plane that'll give it the ability to fly, as well as allows it to steer in directions. This is the end of today's video. Which of those parts did you find the most interesting? Share with us in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the post notifications on to receive the latest from us. See you in the next video.